nature about yourself. You wanna, so you don't want to stand out. You want to be a slave and join unto these damn dusty ass, weak, inferior creatures. These other nations.
I'm trying to get that Amos 1:11.
Yeah.
They hold it. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, you can get it.
Amos chapter 1 verse 11.
Yeah.
Thus said the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
Yeah, that's the so-called white man. Starting when they took down the Moors, okay, all right. When they, what's that demon named Carwell? When he afflicted the Irish, all right, and established the Irish slave trade, okay, which a lot of you Benjamites down there in the islands and West Indies, all right, a lot of y'all a bunch of descend back to the Irish, okay? And the Irish were black people, as well as the Scots and the Wales, okay? All right. Here in America, starting in the Caribbean Isles with Christopher Columbus, that demon. Then you had Orlando Cortez down there in Mexico and California. All right. Then you had Francisco Ferrez down there in South America, and then you had Andrew Jackson, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Jefferson. What's that demon named Shevington? Okay. And any of the rest of you devils that we can't remember, man. All right, that can't come to Obama. We're gonna throw his ass on there. He's fresh, okay? All y'all have oppressed Israel, man, or will oppress Israel, okay?
Psalms 109 and 5.
Yeah.
And they have rewarded me evil for good.
Evil for good.
And hatred for my love.
And hatred. Okay, these other nations really hate us, man. All right, they really do hate us, and that's what Jake don't understand. They try to look over that. Oh, he just called me a nigga. Oh, well, I just let that slide because nigga, it's a norm now. Okay, or he just, you know, he called me he goes mocking Indians. Oh, well, you know, it's whatever. I don't want no problems. Okay, keep reading. And all the things that Jake has contributed to the society and establishing it and building it up, they haven't received none of it. No props, no benefits of it. All right, and the people that contribute to it, that history is, you're not taught that in school. You taught the history of your oppressors, man. That's why I was never into school. You know, when you was in school, it was just boring because you ain't learning about yourself. You learn about the people that conquered you. And if they do talk about you, they keep it very brief and generic. Okay, keep reading.
Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at the right hand, at his right hand.
Yeah, and that's the god of the so-called white man, it's Satan, man. Baphomet. They love Baphomet. Okay? Yeah, because they are a androgynous race, man. Keep reading.
Yep, that's what it's saying. Ecclesiastes, they're a wild beast. Well, they got the manner of a wild beast, you know?
Like hyenas.
Yep. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned.
Yeah, so he's going to be condemned. That's why we come out here every week condemning this man. And not only him, we condemn 2/3 of Jake, because that could apply to 2/3 as well, man. All right, and you heathens, keep reading.
And let his prayers become sin.
And his prayers are sin, because the scriptures say, he that turneth his ear from hearing the law, his prayer should be an abomination. Okay? And the sacrifices of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord. So he ain't even, if they pray to him, he's not going to hear them, man. Keep reading.
Let his days be few, and let another take his office.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. Because America's going to be one of the shortest kingdoms that ever reign on the earth, man, compared to the kingdom of heaven. So your day's gonna be cut short, starting with your elites, the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Oppenheimers. Who else is up there on the peon level? Well, they peons in real life, but they sit up high in the society. Okay? But they're gonna be brought very low soon. Keep reading.
Let the children be fatherless, and his wife a widow.
Yep.
Let their children...
Wait. And that's what's happening now. A lot of these so-called white-blooded American, red-blooded American Caucasians, they go fight over there in Iraq and Iran, and they end up dying or getting their shit blown off. And then what happened? Their woman becomes a widow, and their children fatherless. The Lord's killing them, man. Or they come home, say they come home in peace, in one piece, but then they suffer from post-traumatic syndrome, and they either commit suicide, which is the highest death rate amongst military men and women. It's suicide. Keep reading.
Let their children be continually vagabonds and beg.
Yeah, now they begging. Alright? You white people, you so juice, you talk all this shit about Jake being on what's it called? Welfare. But the largest people that is on welfare is white people. It's not Negroes. It's you white people. All right, man. Shalom.
But they won't bring that out.
No,
you gotta search for that. They won't bring it out on the forefront. They won't bring it out on the forefront, but they'll tell you who's suffering most and stuff like that. But they won't tell you the real facts. You know, you gotta look it up. But that's what Jake will know. Jake, a simple ass nigga ain't gonna do that.
No.
You know?
No.
They don't know nothing.
And that's how they want you to be. Okay? Yeah, so now they begging. Now they the people that's in the unemployment line. They the ones that have to go now to these pagan ass churches for food and aid. Cause the Lord is bringing judgment on them, man. Keep reading.
Let them seek their bread also out of their detestable places.
Yeah, and it's came out here in America that you have a large growing population of poor people. Hell, Charlotte has a lot of poor people, man. And it's evident whenever they pass that bill to get them off the street for the Democratic convention, so that Charlotte won't look so bad in the eyes of the whole world. But this place is packed with poor and homeless people, man. And a lot of them eat from the dumpsters, man. Yep. And these restaurants, which I work in a restaurant, they be having so much food left over, they could just give it to the people so they can eat, man.
Just a place I work at too. Fresh fruits and vegetables, man. I looked at this stuff and I was like, man, Esau gotta go, man. We got people struggling and stuff.
You know.
But the most I bring low and bring high, you know what I'm saying? But
that's right.
But it's still wickedness, man. People can eat off of that, man.
Yeah, so, and now I read an article here in America, which now is affecting more of these Caucasians, so now they writing articles about homeless people, okay? Many of them now, they gotta eat out of dumpsters. Some of them live in the sewers, man, okay? Or out the back of their car, and they got someplace in California where they call it, I think it's hobo land, where it's like a large stretch of just tents where people basically that can't get no housing because it's so high over there, they live in tents and stuff. It's tent city, man. All right? And a lot of them are veterans, man. All right? They go and so-called fight for this wicked ass society, then they come home thinking they're gonna be praised and honored for their so-called fighting, and then they can't even get a job or a house or any of them so-called benefits that they promised them when they asked signed up. Then they become homeless and eating out of the damn dumpster, man. Keep reading.
Let their children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of the detestable places. And
nothing's more detestable than the garbage can. Because there's all types of shit in the garbage can. It could be vomit, menstrual rags in there, tampons, pads, shit. Literally shit. Keep reading.
Let the extortioners catch all that they have.
Yeah, and you know what? Bank of America's about Bank of America